What up, y'all? dcfaygoguy up here on CarnivalSpirits. There is a new Hatchet Herald, so that means it is time for another episode of What's Happening Now, a current look at the Hatchet happenings. And on this issue, it's kind of just a real short and sweet one, but we're going to go ahead and talk about it real quick because there is some exciting stuff going on in here. I kind of read a little bit of it so far, not a whole lot. Let's go ahead and jump right into this one. This one is actually J Webb. So, what up, fam? This is your homie J Webb with this week's edition of the wickedest newsletter on the dirtball, the Hatchet Herald. Normally, Violent J writes these, but he's down in the studio now working on some new flavor and continuing to record the audiobook version of Behind the Paint. So I'm assuming he means he's some Karma Forest recordings going on, which is fucking awesome, which will be cracking your skull at Gathering 17. Speaking as a Juggalo, I can't wait to hear the masterpiece when it's done. Hear this masterpiece. It's filled with dope-ass sound effects, background beats, special guest appearances, and all kinds of flavor. I love to play an audiobook on my iPhone while driving to Psychopathic in my hoopty each morning, but most audiobooks simply have some ninja reading the text out loud with no extra flavor. But as you might expect, Violent J's audiobook is anything but ordinary. It's almost more like one of those old-timey radio shows that they used to play in the 1940s, like The Shadow or Inner Sanctum. YouTube that shit. It may be old as fuck, but some of those old radio dramas they used to do were dope. So you're definitely going to want to grab this baby on USB drive when it drops at Gathering 17 this July, which I definitely plan on doing. This is kind of my official announcement. I haven't really announced it at all, but me and my fiance have discussed it, and we are going to be going to Gathering 17. I haven't bought my tickets yet. That's kind of what's going to be my official announcement. So moving on, in current news though, let's get to the real flavor. Tickets for Gathering 17 are now on sale at www.juggalogathering.com. Tickets and passes went on sale on January 17th, and within 1 hour of going on sale, all the big ball of sites had been sold out. The Psychopathic All-Star Experience, which gets Ninja's admission into a special backstage party with ICP and the entire Hatchet roster, also sold out in record time. I was in touch with Jumpsteady and Mean Dean via phone on the night tickets went on sale, and all three of us were just like, holy shit. The Gathering site was clogged as fuck for almost 3 hours while Juggalos were scrambling to get those balla sites and tickets. We're sorry to everyone who missed out on getting a balla site or all-star experience, but you gotta be fast, ninjas, especially since this is the motherfucking Gathering 17, baby. The number 17 has long been sacred in the Dark Carnival universe, and something tells me this year is going to be the gathering by which all future gatherings will be measured. And that's kind of the way I looked at it. I told my fiance, if we're going to only ever go to one, this one has to be it. And as it turns out, everything just kind of lined up to where it made sense for us just to go. You know, financially we can do it. We finally have a vehicle to do it. So that was the pitch, and it paid off. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet for this year's Juggalo Family Reunion, you better get on that shit because you do not want to miss this one. Jumpsteady is working day and night on booking the best musical acts in the universe. Mad props to Jumpsteady. He is one of the hardest working, most dedicated ninjas I've ever met. For real. So, that doesn't say so. That says to perform at Gathering 17, but we do know that our homies Twisted, Blaze, ABK, Big Hoodoo, and Young Wicked will be there. And unless you've been living in a fallout shelter for the last few months, you already know that this year at Gathering 17, there will be the very first live performance of Violent J's classic concept album, Wizard of the Hood. This is Juggalo history in the making, friends. If that doesn't make you want to get tickets now, you must not have a pulse. And he plugs the site again. In more immediate news, tickets and VIP passes for Violent J's solo charity tour are now on sale at psychopathicrecords.com/tour dates. This tour promises to be one of the freshest tours Psychopathic has embarked on for a while. First, all proceeds go to help the little patients of St. John's Children's Hospital of Illinois, and giving to others is one of the things that our Juggalo family celebrates loudly and proudly. Secondly, Violent J will be touring in cities that haven't seen an ICP show in a long ass time, like Seattle and one of our biggest clown towns, Denver, baby. And joining Jay on this trek is the Prince of Gangsta Rap, Lil Eazy-E, who will be performing hits and classics from his late daddy, Eazy-E. Also on board is the amazing, talented, and beautiful Nova Rockefeller, who totally fucking schooled the Gathering stage last year and has achieved a great deal of underground acclaim with jams like Batman and the 90s. So get to psychopathic.com/tour dates or click below and get those tickets for Violent J's solo charity tour, which kicks off in Seattle on March 14th. I'm not going to announce the dates. You can go to the website, or you can just kind of, I'll give you a second here to just kind of look them over. And moving on. Also, don't forget to get your VIP meet and greet package at Hatchet Gear and kick it with the Duke of the Wicked before the show. Show up an hour before doors open. Get let in early and enjoy some one-on-one time with that lovable serial killing clown Violent J. VIP packages can be picked up here at hatchetgear.com. Finally, just a quick FYI, Juggalo Weekend is totally 100% sold the fuck out. Both days, sold out. We'll see you in a few weeks, where the world will witness the very first full concert set from the Killjoy Club, and the Insane Clown Posse will perform the almighty second Joker's card, the Ringmaster, in its entirety. Until then, Juggalos, much clown love to you all. Stay safe. Mad clown love is what he said. Stay safe, stay fresh, and thank you for running with the hatchet. Peace, J-Web, which is going to wrap up this. So I'm definitely excited to hear that audio book for sure. Once again, that kind of ruins plans of a project that I had, that I was going to be doing an audiobook. I've only done 2 chapters. I may go ahead and release them up here on Carnival Spirits, just kind of as a way to get hyped for the actual audiobook. There's nothing spectacular about mine. It just is, like you said, it's a ninja reading, so and as you can tell, I don't read all that great, but I did do some editing, so it didn't sound like this, all over the fucking place, stuttering words and shit, which took a lot of fucking time to record. I will say, I put a lot of effort into those, and I only did 2 chapters, so I'm probably just going to release them on here as kind of a way to get excited for the actual audiobook that is planning to be released at the Gathering. So there you guys go. That is everything going on right now in the current issue of the Hatchet Herald. So I will see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.